Hey guys, Michelle here. So I'm actually on vacation this week and completely off the grid, no internet, no anything. But I'm making this video because I want to talk about something that I do whether I'm home or on vacation. And it has to do with being able to journal in such a way that it also combines your conscious mind with your subconscious mind to really create change. I used to journal, or at least I would try to journal in the past, and I used to feel like it didn't do anything. I enjoy writing, and it was nice to write about certain things, certain thoughts or feelings that would come up. But I'm kind of a solution-focused person, and I didn't feel like it helped me to kind of change the things that I wanted to change. And at the time, I didn't realize that a lot of the times when we're trying to create change, we are staying within the realms of our conscious mind, whether we realize it or not. And it wasn't until I learned about subconscious programming and how to utilize your subconscious mind to help that I began to use certain techniques in my journaling, and I'm going to share them with you. So the journaling book that I use, it's called Living with Intent. You can find it on Amazon, or you can listen to this video because I'm going to give you 3 powerful techniques that you can utilize in journaling that can help you to combine your subconscious mind. So it's completely up to you. You can get the publication on Amazon and have it all spelled out for you, or you can just begin applying these in a blank journaling book. Okay? But make sure you watch the video to the end so that you get all 3 techniques that combine the subconscious mind with the conscious mind. Okay, so the first technique that I utilize in this journal that helps people to combine their subconscious mind is using coaching questions. What is that? It's funny because a lot of people come to coaching and they don't really know exactly what to expect. I think sometimes people come to coaching thinking that I'm going to tell them what to do. But a real life coach, or somebody that coaches in alignment with the ICF, which is the highest standards out there for coaching, doesn't tell a person what to do. Rather, we use different questioning techniques that are designed to shine the light in the blind spots of our clients. In other words, a lot of people recognize where they want to go in life. A lot of people recognize what they would like to do or who they would like to be. What they don't understand is why can't they get there? And so these questions are designed to help shine the light in those blind spots. So why is utilizing questions to shine the light in those blind spots so valuable? I'm going to read the foreword in this publication, or at least just a paragraph. It says, anything in our life that we find is unwanted can be traced back to our actions or lack of actions. Behind those actions lie the feelings that are responsible for those actions or lack of actions. Peeling it back even further, we would find that beneath those feelings are the thoughts that are the driving force for those feelings. When we realize the truth, when we truly grasp this reality, we conclude that the secret to everything that we have or don't have in our life, whether external things or internal empowering beliefs and high vibrational emotions, are all the result of our thoughts. When we fail to grasp this truth, we go about trying to change our external reality, thinking that this will result in the happiness, joy, confidence, and success that we long for. However, the external alone is not enough. So we wind up hitting roadblock after roadblock, stuck in a pattern of striving for a goal, beginning to see a small amount of change, and then bam, our subconscious mind sabotages it since it is out of alignment with our inner reality, and we're back to square one over and over again, stuck in a loop with no way out. And here's the key part to that. It says we must come to grips with the fact that if there are things about our current reality that we do not like, whether they are external, internal, or both, the first step toward changing and improving our circumstances is not anything external that we need to do. Rather, it is the internal. We must first change our mindset, since this is the birthplace of the feelings that will govern and motivate our actions. So what this is basically saying is that in order to create change, we have to first figure out what our mindset is, what our beliefs are, what actions and feelings and thoughts are keeping that belief alive, which is keeping those feelings, actions, and current reality alive, and we need to change that on the inside. And that's what coaching questions helps with. I always tell my clients that if they are stuck in a loop where they are setting goals to create change and they start to see those goals beginning to change and then boom, they somehow sabotage those goals, the reason that they do that, it's not coincidental. They do that because there's something in their subconscious mind that is out of alignment with those goals. Because the change, for lasting change anyway, it doesn't start with the external, it starts with the internal. So that's one thing that that journal helps with. The second thing that the publication helps with when it comes to involving your subconscious mind is using visualizations. Visualization is a simple technique, and I'm going to read right here from this part of the publication where it explains why it's so powerful. I'm the kind of person that if I'm going to try something, I need to understand the whys behind what I'm going to do. So that's why I'm not just giving you the tools, but I'm trying to help you to see why they're beneficial, okay? So it says, visualization is a simple technique used to create a mental image of a future event. When we visualize our desired outcome, we begin to see the possibility of achieving it. Through visualization, we give our subconscious mind a map to our preferred future. When this happens, we are motivated and prepared to pursue our goal. Okay, so normally we accidentally strengthen the beliefs that are keeping us stuck in a loop. So for example, let's say I want to be confident in public, right? And I struggle with social anxiety. So accidentally, one thing that a lot of us do when we're trying to create change is we strengthen the belief that we don't want anymore. And we do that by repeating it in our head. I can't believe how anxious I am. Look at how confident I'm. Look at my lack of confidence. They're judging me. I'm this, I'm that. And we're repeating the negative. And we repeat and repeat and repeat. We're mad at ourselves. But what we don't realize is that by treating ourselves that way and by repeating it, we're actually strengthening that reality, that we don't have confidence, that we can't do it. So when we begin visualizing, we actually begin showing our subconscious mind what our preferred future is, what it looks like, and how it would feel if we were to accomplish that. And so there are tons of prompts in the publication that help you to begin doing this. Also, another reason why visualization is so powerful, and again, I'm going right back to the journal right here. I'm going to read this. It says, according to research using brain imagery, visualization works because neurons in our brains interpret imagery the exact same way as they interpret a real-life action. When we visualize an act, the brain generates an impulse that tells our neurons to perform the movement. This creates a new neural pathway that primes us to act in a way consistent to what we imagined. All of this occurs without actually performing the physical activity, yet it achieves a similar result. Seeing really is believing. Again, I'm reading this, I'm telling you this so that you understand the why. Why do we visualize? It's not a fantasy. It's not just entertaining a fantasy. It's actually helping our brain to create the neurons that help us to achieve what we want to achieve. Okay, so far we have two ways that we engage the subconscious mind with the conscious mind to create change. The first way is by utilizing coaching questions that shines the light in our beliefs, our mindset, our thought patterns that are keeping programs or subconscious programming alive that we don't want anymore. They're not working for us. The second way is by utilizing visualizations. And the third way is by using a trick with your mind. Okay, so I'm going to now go to the last section of the publication where it talks about using the phrase I am. Now, I am statements don't always work with the subconscious mind, and I'm going to explain all of that now. Okay, so if you look up any law of attraction videos, they always talk about the most important words that we can use are I am, right? Those words convey our belief system regarding who we are and what we think we should have in our lives. The words we use after saying I am are extremely powerful. However, if our feelings and our I am words are not in harmony, the feelings will always govern and dictate our life. For example, if I say I am enough, and this is the part you need to pay attention to, because this is the part that explains why, if you're using I am statements and you're not seeing results, why this is happening, okay? So if you're saying I am enough, but you feel worthless, you will continue to attract and be attracted to things, people, and circumstances that support the feeling, not the words. Because that belief is what is in your subconscious programming. In other words, our conscious mind is where we can say affirmations. I am enough. I am lovable. I am successful. We are utilizing our conscious mind when we say that. But if our feeling underneath that is the opposite of the words, the feeling is what is in our subconscious programming. The feeling is what is in our subconscious mind, and that is always governing the show. Our subconscious mind will never accept a lie. So if I think that I'm a horrible person, right, but I have this belief I am bad because maybe I was raised with shame, and that belief was strengthened by years of toxic abuse, right? If that's my belief and I say I am a good person, everything I do, everything I do, and everything that is in my life is going to not reflect those words, I am good, but they are rather going to reflect the feelings of feeling bad. So the technique that I utilize to trick my mind, right, and it's in this publication, to trick my mind, is rather than saying I am enough, I put one word in front of that. How am I enough? And then I think about all the ways that help me to see that I have value. What we begin doing by putting the question, how am I enough? Our mind begins to look for answers. Our subconscious mind begins to hunt for evidence to answer that question. And by doing that consistently, you begin training your mind to change your beliefs from limiting beliefs to more empowering beliefs that are helping you in your life. Our subconscious mind will only begin changing its reality when it sees evidence of that reality. So by putting the word how am I enough? How am I lovable? How am I a good person? How am I confident? How am I successful? By asking our mind in that way, we will find answers. We will find little tiny pieces of evidence, and done consistently, our subconscious mind begins to see the new reality. And so we're not trying to shove a new reality into existence. We're growing it in a slow, consistent way, which is in harmony with how our subconscious mind learns, right? It's a habit mind. It doesn't pick up things and learn from one day to the next like our conscious mind. It learns by the everyday little things we do. So those 3 prompts, those 3 tools used in journaling have a very powerful effect. The publication that I mentioned that's on Amazon is written to give you 6 months of prompts that utilize those 3 techniques. I encourage you, if you have found yourself in a loop where you begin to change and then you're sabotaged, you begin to take steps forward and then you're stuck again in the loop again, try this publication, try this journaling technique. If you don't want the publication, like I said earlier, then try these prompts, because this is a way that's going to help you to engage your conscious mind and your subconscious mind in a way that's really going to help you to grow and to change. If you're still with me here at this point in the video, I just wanted to say that I am on vacation. I'm on a cruise. We had an earthquake on this cruise yesterday. It was crazy. Everyone's okay. It wasn't like a huge thing, but you definitely knew something was wrong by the way the boat was moving. So I just want to share that with you and let you know that I've been off grid for this whole week. I'm like completely disconnected from internet, from emails, from everything. But I did want to make this video for you because this is something that changed my life, or is changing my life, because it's something that I put into practice every day, and I'm hoping that it changes your life too. If you do get the publication, please do me a favor and go on Amazon and leave a review. Let me know how you enjoy this publication, because it really does mean a lot to me.